Yes, Naveen. What is CSS, Naveen?
Sir, it's a cascading style sheet.
What is a cascading? What is cascading? So for
Cas
applying the styles, we are using CSS. It's clear, right? For applying the styles. Let's understand here. I'm going to show you one image. So what is CSS? Just we are applying the styles, correct? HTML is just a web presentation language. CSS, styling purpose, cascading style sheet, styling purpose, JavaScript. We are applying the some interactivity to our web page. CSS means cascading style sheet. Okay, beautiful. See that image will presenting. We are creating the skeleton using HTML. And CSS means applying the styles. Beautiful. Now my question is very simple. Without CSS, can we apply the styles or not? Yes, Naveen. What is my question? Very simple question. Without CSS, without CSS, can we apply, styles or not? Yes, Naveen, what is your answer? Take one example, CSS1. I have one web document is there, index.html. HTML is a root element, head part and body part. So my question is, I have one tag is there, h3, good evening, good evening. So I'm going to open my page into live server. Live server, beautiful. Okay, so my question is, I want to apply some style to my h3 tag. How to apply the style to my h3 tag? Whatever the style, like background color or font, anything. So my question is, without CSS, can we apply styles or not? Yes, Naveen, what is your answer?
Sir, it is possible, sir, by font tags.
Yes, it is possible using style attribute. Using style attribute. See here, I'm going to use style attribute. Style, background color, red, and font size. Maybe I'm giving larger. Like this, you can give n number of styles. You can give n number of styles. Look at here, is getting or not? Okay,
Sir,
beautiful. So what is my question? What is our answer? Without CSS also, we can apply the styles. But what is my one more question is, I have one more tag is there. One more tag, H4, good evening and good night. Good night. So look at here. Can I reuse my styles here? Can I reuse? Can I reuse the same background color, red color to my H4 tag or not? Can I reuse the H3 styles to my H4 or not? We can't reuse. We can't reuse. Again, we need to hard code the styles like using like this. So what is missing right now? If you are using normal style attribute, what is missing here right now? Missing is style reusability missing. What is the missing? Style reusability missing. Style reusability missing. Reusability missing. So without CSS mechanism, we are missing style reusability. So one more is missing, readability is missing. Readability. Readability. One more is missing, modularity is missing. Modularity. So what is a modularity? We'll discuss. So without CSS, without CSS, so what is the missing? Style reusability, readability, and modularity. So if you want these three features, we are using CSS mechanism. What is CSS? cascading, cascading style sheet, cascading style sheet. So what is a cascading, Naveen? What is the meaning of general meaning, cascading? What is the
Sir,
meaning?
set of rules.
Yes, might be related to set of rules, or we can say bringing, or this one, bringing or rendering, bringing or rendering styles, styles from sheet, styles from sheet. So bringing or rendering styles from sheet. So let us assume this one. So here we are missing style reusability, correct? We are missing readability. We are missing modularity. So what are the drawbacks are there to apply the styles in HTML? That drawbacks we are addressing through the CSS mechanism. CSS means cascading style sheet. Cascading means bringing or rendering styles from sheet. So very simple. Let me go to, I'm going to show you an example to you right away. So what we are missing, what we are missing, and what we are achieving. What we are achieving. We'll discuss. Let me go to this one. I'm taking one more time. So one more time. Fine. Now look at here. So I have one web document is there. My web document name is index.html. I have one style sheet is there. My style sheet name is styles.css. So what is a CSS? Cascading style sheet. Suppose let assume this one. I have one h1 tag is there. Simply content is good morning. So here I'm writing some styles. H1. I'm writing group of styles like color, color, green color, and font family. I'm like this, I'm going to write. Okay, now fine. I'm separating my styles from web document. So if you want to bring the styles, I'm going to bring. So what is the meaning of cascading? What is the meaning of cascading? Cascading means bringing styles from sheet. So automatically H1 color is green color and font family is going to apply. I have one more tag is there H4 tag. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Same styles I want to apply to my H4 also. Yes, we can reuse. How to reuse? H4 comma H1. For H1 tag and H4 tag, I'm applying group of styles. Group of styles. What is the main advantage is here is style reusability. Style reusability. So we are achieving style reusability using CSS. Using CSS. I'm going to show you one example to you right away. Instead of writing styles here, I'm writing one separate file, external file. So link tag, or I'm going to create one manually. I'm going to create. Let me do here in my folder. Here I'm writing styles.css. Here h1 tag. I'm going to apply background color red or font family. Font family. Something I'm going to apply. See here. So right now you can see observe carefully. Observe carefully. So I have one style sheet is there. I have one web document is there. So I want to bring the styles to my web document. How to bring? Using link tag. Using link tag. Very simple. Go to here and using link tag. Dot slash stylesheet.css. And here h1 is there. So you want to apply some styles to my h3 and h4. Yes, we can do h1 comma h3 comma h4. h1 comma h3 comma h4. I'm going to apply some background color. So let me go to this is a not. Let me refresh one more time. And this one I'm going to open. So previously we are missing reusability. Now we are getting reusability. So are you getting Naveen this point? What is CSS?
Yes,
We
sir.
are bringing the styles. I'm separating my styles actually. Main advantage of CSS is style reusability. It improves the readability. It improves the modularity. Readability. This is the tag. This is the content. Styles are separated here. Styles are separated. So cascading style sheet means bringing styles only, bringing styles. See, in my style sheet, I have some styles are there. I am bringing to my web document using link tag, using link tag. So very simple, link tag, relation equal to style sheet, provide your local file, styles.css. Automatically, we are bringing the styles. First advantage is reusability, style reusability. Second one, it clear code, readability. I'm keeping my styles into separate file. I'm getting modularity. I'm getting modularity. So cascading means bringing. Cascading means bringing. So what is the features of CSS? What is the features of CSS? So what is the advantage of using CSS? Advantages of using CSS. What are the advantages of using CSS? First advantage, style reusability. Just now we discussed this one, usability. Second one, readability. Readability. Third one, modularity. Modularity. Fourth one, if you are using CSS mechanism, page load faster. Page load faster. And and global change option is going to get global change option. We'll discuss this one. What is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of this one? These are the advantages of using CSS. Normal HTML behavior to apply the styles. We have few drawbacks are there. We are addressing through the CSS mechanism. What is the advantages? These are the advantages. These are the advantages. CSS means cascading style sheet. So cascading means bringing styles from sheet. Bringing styles from sheet. I hope you got idea about the CSS. Yes, fine. Now, how many ways can we apply the styles, Naveen? How many ways? How many ways? How many ways we can apply the styles? Yeah, how many ways? How many ways can we can apply? We can apply styles. We can apply CSS. Yes, Naveen? How many ways? Three ways. Three ways. Three ways. First one is inline CSS. Inline CSS. Second one is internal CSS. Third one is external CSS. External CSS. How many ways we can apply the CSS? Inline, internal, and external. Now I'm going to show you all these things now. Take a one more here. Three ways. Three ways. So that you'll get the idea first. I have one web document is there. Index.html. Let me go to HTML is the root element, head part, and body part. I have one h2 tag is there. So simply I'm going to apply so Java full stack or Python full stack. Python full stack. Now let me go to here. Let me go to. So my requirement is I want to apply some styles to my h2 tag. How to apply styles, Naveen? How to apply styles to your page? How to
Style
apply?
attributes.
In style attribute, exactly correct. Style attribute. So I'm going to apply background colors. Simple bag. Why I'm taking background color? Representation is easy. I'm going to apply. I'm going to apply. Beautiful. So how to, let me just grab this one. Let me grab this one. What is inline? How to achieve inline? What is inline? How to achieve inline? Then we'll discuss. How we are achieving but inline? How to achieve and what is the reusability? What is the reusability? What is the reusability? So how to achieve inline CSS? Using style attribute. Using style attribute. What is the reusability? No reusability. No reusability. Beautiful. Fine. I have one more tag is there. One more tag is there. H3. H3 Java full stack. Java full stack. Java full stack. So we can't reuse the H2 styles to my H3. Fine, not a issue. I'm going to write my styles using style tag. H3 background color yellow. Background color yellow. Look at this one. I'm going to show you here. I'm applying some color. Let me understand. I'm going to write one more tag. H4 tag main stack developer. Main stack developer. Main stack developer. Fine, beautiful. Now, which style can I reuse? Which style? Inline style or internal style can we reuse to our H4 tag, Naveen?
Internal, sir.
Internal, exactly correct. So how to use internal styles for reusability? H3 comma H4. H3 comma H4. So what is the reusability point of view and how to achieve internal? How to achieve internal? Using style tag. Using style tag. What about the reusability? Yes, reusability is there, only page level. Page level reusability. Only particular page only. Only particular page only. So let me go to here. I have one more document is there. Contact.html. 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 Fine. Beautiful. HTML is a root element and head part, then body part. I have one tag is there, H1, contact details. Contact details. Let me open into live server. Let me open into live server. Fine. Look at here. So now I have two pages are there here. One is index.html, one is contact.html. In this page, in this for contact details is a just H1 tag. Can I reuse my index.html styles to my contact.html page? Which one can I reuse, Naveen?
The internal styles, sir.
Not possible, no? This is a different page, this is a different page.
Link using link tags.
Using link tag, exactly. So I'm going to keep my style set outside. I'm going to keep my styles into outside. See here, I'm going to create one more folder, static folder. Inside a static folder, I'm going to create one style sheet, one.css. Here I'm writing h1 tag, background color. So just I'm going to apply blue color. Beautiful. How to bring the styles? I have some styles are there. How to bring here? Using link tag. Using link tag. What is my style sheet name? Where is my style sheet? Static folder, one.css. Now look at here. Here. Yes, beautiful. So now I'm bringing the styles. I'm bringing the styles. Now go to the index.html. I have one h1 tag is there. I have one h1 tag is there. H1 tag. H1 tag. Maybe so with the AI tools. With the AI tools. With the AI tools. Look at here. So now which style can I reuse into my h1 tag here? Blue color. Yes or no? So we can reuse this blue color to my h1 tag also. How? Using link tag. Here I'm going to link dot slash static and one.css. One.css. Look at here. Getting or not? So try to understand here. Three colors are presenting. One is inline. This is internal. This is external. How to achieve? How to achieve? So how to achieve the external CSS? Using link tag. Link tag. And what about the reusability? Yes, application level reusability. Application level reusability. Let assume this one. I have one application is there. So maybe write order management app. So this is my application. This is my application. I have a lot of web documents are there. So like index.html, like contact.html or services.html. So all my pages, I'm bringing the styles using link tag. Application level reusability. Internal page level reusability. Page level reusability. Page level reusability. Page level reusability. So what is the advantages of using CSS? How many ways we can apply the CSS? Three ways: inline, internal, and external. Inline CSS, style attribute; internal CSS, style tag; external link tag. How here I'm going to show you what is what. What is what? This image will tell you. So let me open into one paint using paint. Using paint. Fine. Copy this one. Now I'm going to show you what is inline. This is the inline actually. This is inline. This is inline. And what about this one? This is internal. This is external. This is external. Okay. Now I'm going to give it to you. Yes. Okay. So I'll share you this document to you. You'll get this one. The line number 11, inline CSS using style attribute. Line number 3, style tag, that is internal CSS. So line number 8, link tag, this is external CSS. External CSS. External CSS. This image will help you for all aspect. I'm going to share you this image in the WhatsApp group only. Have a glance once. Have a glance. So how many ways we can achieve how many ways we can apply the CSS? Three ways: inline, internal, and external. Reusability point of view: inline, no reusability. Internal, page level reusability. External, application level reusability. Application level reusability. Is very clear to you, Naveen and Naveen, right? Naveen and
Yes, sir.
Priyanka. Are you getting Priyanka?
Yes,
How
sir.
many ways we
Got
can apply the CSS?
three ways.
Inline, internal, and external.
External.
Okay. What is the main purpose of CSS is applying the styles to your web document. So basically, without CSS also we can apply the styles, but we are getting some drawbacks. First drawback is we are missing style reusability, readability, and modularity. So if you want to get these three features, we are moving to CSS mechanism. CSS means cascading style sheet. Cascading means bringing or rendering. Bringing or rendering. Very clear. So let's do hands-on. You'll get the complete picture regarding this one. Okay, here only. Yes, fine. Just you can follow a few images and this content. You'll get the idea first. So let me go to here. We are going to discuss. So there is a two rules are there. We'll discuss rules. Okay. Just I have one file is there index.html. Web document means .html file. Web document means .html file. Web document means .html file. Fine. Now look at here. I'm going to write some styles. HTML, head part, and style part, and link part, dot slash and CSS slash and one dot CSS. Fine. Maybe I'm reading folder also. Then body part. H1 tag ProStack Academy. ProStack Academy. ProStack Academy. Let me write here some inline styles. Style equals to background color red. And here internal styles. H1 tag background color blue color. And external complete click is going to get a folder also. I'm writing one H1 background color yellow color, background color yellow color, red, blue and yellow. See, now Naveen, this is the time to you understand very carefully. So for our H1 tag, how many styles are applied? Okay, this is the one.
3 styles, sir.
3 styles, exactly correct. 3 styles applied. 3 styles applied. Look at this image carefully. So line number 11, what is this one? Inline. This is internal. This is external. Correct? How
Sir,
many tags are there? Only one tag is there, H1. Now, if you run the code as it is, if you open my web document into live server, what is the background color? What is the style for your H1 tag? What is the style, Priyanka? Which color is going to show to us?
In inline or where, sir?
Okay, good. Tell me.
Inline red color.
Yes, exactly correct.
External for blue
Okay,
and
one second. So inline, right? Fine. Now let me understand. Now let me comment my statement. Comment my first statement. In case there is no inline style, then which one? Nobody, Naveen?
internal,
external.
internal.
Internal or
Uh,
external?
internal.
Are you sure? Internal means blue color.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
See
Yes.
here. What is coming?
External.
Why? So okay, maybe write confusion. Now I'm going to write here one more time. See here, I'm going to keep my. Now tell me which style? Which one now?
This is external.
Okay, internal.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, now this is the time to learn rule number 1 and rule number 2. What is the rule number 1? What is the rule number 1? Basically, styles are going to apply top to bottom. Styles are going to apply top to bottom. I'm going to show you here. If you have any doubt is there, just you can swap. You can swap it like this, or we can swap it like this. Very simple. Okay, fine. Now let me show you here. Let me show you here. Yeah. So rule number 1 and rule number 2. What is rule number 1? What is rule number 2? We are going to discuss. So what is this one, buddy? In case inline is there, inline first priority. Inline is not there. Inline is not there. So nearest style has highest priority. So basically styles are going to apply top to bottom. Top to bottom. First priority inline. Then second priority top to bottom. Which one is going to apply first? External is going to apply it, then override by the blue color. Override by the blue color. Nothing but top to bottom. Top to bottom. See, look at here. First yellow is going to apply it. See here, you can say here. Here only very clearly mentioned here. Yellow applied first, override by the blue color. Yellow color is coming from one dot CSS file. Yellow is coming from one dot CSS file only. Very simple. Basically, styles are going to apply top to bottom. Top to bottom. See here, what is your source? This color is coming from one dot CSS. This is coming from index.html. Might be it is a, what is this one, buddy? It is internal. This is external. One dot CSS, external. Index.html, internal. This is the external. This is element means tag level, element or tag level styles. First priority tag level styles. Second, top to bottom approach. Top to bottom approach or nearest style has highest priority. Nearest style has highest priority. Only two rules are there you need to understand. Only two rules, CSS rules. It's not a rules actually, we are learning. CSS mechanism. Okay, what is the CSS mechanism? Rule number one. There is no official rules. Rule number one. Nearest styles has highest priority. Highest priority. Or styles are going to apply. Or styles are going to apply. Going to apply top to bottom. Top to bottom. Top to bottom. Styles are going to apply top to bottom. That is a rule number one. So one more important rule is that we are going to discuss. Here only you can understand very carefully. So rules. So we have one document is there here. See here. So if you case here, I'm going to show you with, let me comment this one. Let me uncomment this one more time. So how many styles are there right now for H1? 3. Inline, external and internal. So right now which color? Red is going to show. Why? Because red, you can see here only. So red is coming nothing but tag level CSS. Tag level CSS are inline highest priority. In case tag level styles are not there, styles are going to apply top to bottom. Look at here. Now we'll get the blue color. So why blue color? Because first applied yellow override by the blue. Now this time first applied blue override by the yellow color. Now you can see here yellow. Yellow or red, buddy? Why red is coming? Because we need to remove this one first. We need to remove. Look at here. Coming or not? Rule number one. Styles are going to apply top to bottom. Top to bottom. Very simple. So are you getting Priyanka this one?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Only you need to practice one time, that's all. You need to
Yes.
practice one time. Even though here H3, so is the end line. This is the internal. This is external. Just to practice one time, you'll get the complete picture. So let's start with the rule number 2. So if you want to learn rule number 2, you need to understand CSS. What is CSS? Cascading Style Sheet. Just try to understand here. So this is the one you need to understand. What is this one? H1. And I'm grouping my styles using curly brace opening, curly brace ending. Here I'm writing a lot of styles we can write. So I'm grouping my styles using curly brace opening, curly brace ending. Is clear to you? Now we called this is a selector. What we called? This is a selector. Nothing but a group of styles means selector. Group of styles means selector. That we are going to discuss. What is selector and a type of selector? Even though mouse over to here, you can see what is this one? Selector specificity. So we are going to learn CSS selector specificity. CSS selector. What is the meaning of selector? Group of styles for reusability purpose. Selector means group of styles. How to group? Using curly brace opening, curly brace ending. In between we are writing lot of styles. So selector means group of styles. What purpose you are going to group? Using reusability purpose. And types of selector. Type of selectors. We have a few types of selectors are there that we are going to discuss. Why? Because to understand the rule number 2. The first one, tag or element selector. Tag or element selector. Element selector. This is the tag. If you know the tag name, tag or element selector. Second one, we can group also. Group of Group of tag or element selectors. Just have the one element is there div. For div comma h1, I'm going to apply group of styles. Group of tag or element selector. Third one, class selector, most important one. Class means dot. Class selector. Fourth one, ID selector. ID means hash. The fifth one, attribute selector. Attributes means bracket. And the last one, universal selector. Universal means star. Universal means star. Universal selector. Type of selector. What is selector and type of selector? What is the main advantage of selector? Reusability. Style reusability. I'm going to share you in the WhatsApp group. Have a glance one. Have a glance. Have a glance. So let me start with the tag selector, group of tag selector, and class selector. Okay, just to understand rule number 2, you need to understand selector concept first. So what I'm expecting from you is, both of you, can you please practice up to here? What is the advantage of using CSS? Here, right? There is a one class notes is there. You can follow this one. What is the advantage of using CSS? What is CSS? How many ways we can apply the CSS? And what is the rule number 1? Basically, styles are going to apply top to bottom. Rule number 2 is based on CSS selector specificity. Selector specificity. Honda city is there, na? Like specificity. So to understand specificity, first let me complete CSS selector. CSS selector. What is selector? Group of styles. Group of styles for reusability. Reusability. And type of selector. Type of selector. We have few types are there. One, tag or element selector. Tag or element selector. Element selector. Second one, so group of tag or element selector. Element selector. Third one, class selector. Class selector. Fourth one, ID selector. Fifth one, attribute selector. Attribute selector. Sixth one, universal selector. So class means dot. ID means hash. Attribute means bracket. Universal means star. Universal means star. So to understand the CSS, we are going to discuss. We are going to CSS mechanism. CSS mechanism. Are you getting, Priyanka?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just you can
Understood.
focus today's class. Tomorrow we'll
Oh,
discuss about the selector and we will discuss about the rule number 2. Then
okay, sir.
immediately we'll discuss about the bootstrap. Okay. Thank you. I'll upload the video. I'll upload
Sure.
yeah. Fine, Naveen. See you tomorrow.
Okay, sir.